Good morning, guys. I am coming to you guys very much crusty, very much dusty, very much tired, very much PMSing. I'm not even gonna start my video off with that negativity. So, good morning, guys. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. It is very gloomy and raining here in Atlanta, which is where I am. If I didn't already say, I think I just said it, but it is about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I am a little tired this morning, but it is Monday. It's time to get up and do everything that I gotta do and move forward. You guys can already tell because I don't have an orange wall that I am not in my room. I am at Bay's place or Boo's place, whatever we decide to call him. I have been up on and off since about probably 5 this morning because he works an extremely early morning shift and his alarms just kept going off, which got quite annoying at one point. And I remember, like, don't you gotta go to work? Because his alarms just kept going off, and I was just like, I'm tired. It's too early in the morning. Like, the city of Atlanta is still quiet. Like, I'm tired. But anyways, I'm getting up. I'm gonna try to get up this morning. I've been here since Saturday night, probably about 8:30 p.m. I was originally supposed to leave at 12 on Sunday when he went to work, but he ended up calling out, which means, like, I was like, oh well, I'm just gonna stay then. There's no point in me leaving. I was supposed to then originally leave today, this morning, when he got up and went to work, but I was just extremely tired. So now I'm just kind of here by myself, and I'm about to get ready to get up. Don't mind the way I look today. I didn't bring much, so I'm probably be in a scarf all day, but let's go ahead and get up, start the morning routine, and just get the day started for the most part. Okay, so usually in the morning, first thing I do when I get up is usually like go to the bathroom and the shower. But since I'm not in my own space, I'm kind of winging a lot of stuff because I usually typically do a lot more stuff on Monday mornings in my morning routine just so I can set it for the week. But I'm not home. I'm not home, and I probably won't be home till later on. So we're gonna get started. For the most part, I'm really just gonna check like my habit trackers and my to-do list to see like what am I supposed to do today, as well as my calendar, which is on my iPad, which quality will be a little different today because I'm going to be probably switching back between my phone and my iPad because I didn't bring my camera because I thought I would be home. But as far as to-do lists, I also use my agenda to write down what I'm supposed to do throughout the day. But I didn't bring my agenda planner either. So for the most part, I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do. I know, like, according to my October plan, that this is still another rest day, and tomorrow's supposed to be my spa day. So for today, I probably didn't put anything on my list other than to like meditate and things like that. But as far as my to-do list goes, starting with my habit tracker, I really just gotta take my vitamins, drink water, take insulin. I'm supposed to tarot because I tarot in the morning. I might try to do that on my iPad since I don't have my physical cards. Read for 30 minutes, make the bed, clean for 15 minutes, meditate / journal, gratitude list, and I still have wake up at 7 a.m. But since I'm off, I'm not waking up at 7 a.m. And then as far as my actual to-do list, these are just to-dos that I just didn't get a chance to finish yesterday. I gotta finish my content list and calendar for this channel and my gaming channel, which will be in the description below. And I also got to mark up my charts for Forex. I usually do that Sunday night because the market's open Sunday at 5 p.m. here. And I usually do that on Sunday. But yesterday we were just watching movies and chilling for the most part. That I think we just kind of end up sleep or just chilling for the rest of the day. And I just didn't get a chance to do it. But I don't trade on Sundays anyway. So it's not like I missed much. I just got to mark up the charts. And I truly don't really trade much on Monday because I don't see too many setups that I like. So I probably won't be trading today. I'll just be mainly watching the charts. But that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. As far as keeping up with my habits lately, the only thing that I've really been slacking on is taking my insulin. One, because I kind of ran out of my long-acting insulin, and I'm supposed to go pick that up from Walmart. And shadow work. Like, I haven't been doing my shadow work, but I do have my shadow work journal, so I might do 3 journal prompts. For now, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go take care of hygiene and all that, and then I'll come back. I usually don't shower in the morning, but because yesterday we were kind of just together and whatnot, I kind of didn't yesterday. So I'm gonna get up and go take a shower, brush my teeth, do something with my crusty lips, probably put a scarf on because my hair looks like ooh child. And yeah, get started on everything that I gotta do for my to-do list. So yeah, let's get started. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before. Oh, my lips is so crusty. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but I did say I was PMS, like having syndrome, like symptoms for that PMS, and that's real. So my period is early. I know this is TMI, but my period is early, and um, I just, I don't have really bad cramps, thank goodness for that. But as far as being like tired and easily irritated, lack of just being hungry, like I haven't really been hungry for the past few days. So I guess in a way, I did know it was coming, just not this early. I ended up starting yesterday afternoon, which is crazy because like yesterday morning I just couldn't get up at all. But I just kind of chalked it up to being like, you know how you just sleep better when you're with other people. I just kind of left it at that because at home I sleep alone, but I just kind of left it at that. But your girl is kind of going through it today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my face is also breaking out in several different places this morning. And I'm a little bit prepared for it, but usually I don't wear pads or tampons when I'm at home. I usually do the period panties because they just feel more comfortable and they kind of smell good in a way too. And I usually just do that, but you're all kind of going through it, so I don't know how energized this vlog is going to be, especially with it being as dark as it is outside too, which I'll show you guys my outside in a second. But let's get up at least. Let's brush our teeth because I'm still talking to y'all with morning breath. Can y'all smell that? No? Okay. I have a toner over here as well. Like, I have a little baggie that houses like shavers, moisturizer, coochie soap, razors and toothbrush and all of that too. I did not bring any cotton balls, and there are no cotton balls over here. I always forget that. But just gonna rub it in between my hands and just pat my corner in my face a little bit. I have another pimple showing up over here too. Speaking of pimples, that kind of hurts a little bit. But yeah. By the way, that toner is from Dollar Tree, and I end up going back to get another one because it's actually not that bad of a toner, just for something on the go, really, to fit small in your bag. And this is it here. That's the brand up there, and it just comes in this. And it actually comes in different, I was about to say flavors, but I don't want to say scents, but they do different things. Like, that's watermelon and aloe. I can't remember the other one that I have at home, just in case. Because toner is quite expensive. So that one, if you're looking for something cheap and your face isn't that sensitive, because I don't know how that is for people with sensitive skin, go for it. My skin is a little bit on the drier side, and you guys can't already tell, but try it out, give it a try. So I just got done with my face routine and whatnot. I am going to take a shower, but like I said, I'm supposed to, at home, I would usually make my bed and clean, pick anything up that I made a mess from yesterday or last night. That way my day can start off a little clean. I do that every morning, and that really just helps really keep everything clean, because I'm actually a messy person, but I do a good job of trying to keep everything clean. So I'm gonna actually make the bed and clean up a little bit in here because we had like crackers and stuff last night. We got like a couple of cups in here. I'm gonna go take those to the kitchen, and then I'm gonna hop in the shower after I clean. And I guess I'm not doing yoga today. I thought today was gonna be one of my yoga days, but it's not one of my yoga days. So I'm probably gonna end up doing those shadow work prompts, which I'm supposed to do as a night routine, but since I've missed like the last three, I'm gonna do 3 shadow journal prompts today too, and I'll show you all of those when I get to them. But for now, I'm gonna clean up. But let me show you guys my view real quick too, because I did say I was gonna show you guys that. So I'm only gonna show you guys like a quarter of my view, because I believe if I show you guys my whole view, then it would probably be a dead giveaway, because there's a bunch of like different bars and stuff around. But yeah, so that is like the outside view, which is very nice, by the way. Downstairs is pretty nice too, but yeah, that's what I'm going through. That's what the clouds look like. Very, 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 very gray, very, very dark right now. Talked about how I do tarots on Monday, or my own tarot reading on Monday, but like I said, I did not bring my cards. I don't know why I didn't think to bring my cards, because sometimes I usually do bring my cards just in case like I get a feeling and I want to pull a card. But for on my iPad, I use Labyrinthos, I think that's what it's called. But all of these apps are really good, especially like if you're into spiritual and stuff. If you're not like into witchy stuff, then Wicca and Rune and things like that will be good for you. But Astro is like where I get a lot of my reading for my zodiac sign. As you can see, that's basically what I am up there, and it gives me everything here. I can also do a tarot reading here, but I personally just like Labyrinthos and better. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but here it just has today reading, and all I have to do is really, of course, put some intention into it, and then just tap my cards and it'll give me my cards. If you guys don't know what any of this means, because I'm still also new to like reading and stuff, you can just click and it'll tell you which each of these cards do. So I'm just gonna go through my own, figure out what the week is gonna be like, because that's what I'm gonna ask, what my week is gonna be like, and then I'll be back in a second. So also on this app, you can do your custom reading, you can do general, spiritual, love, career, moon phase, all of that, and selecting. Since I'm doing my week and not really, I guess I could technically do general as well and create my own spread, because they have different spreads here. I typically do a different type of spread at home where I have my own set of questions and how I lay them out and stuff. I can show you guys that if you guys would be interested in it, but since I'm doing this from my iPad and not like feeling the cards in my hand, I might just do a general reading altogether. And I don't know, we'll see. So I ended up creating my own weekly spread, my own tarot deck, by using the customs, and I already picked out my cards and I read through them, but I kind of want to go over them with you guys too, because sometimes this stuff can get not spooky, but like be spot on, and I'll have like a different image hopefully on top of this so you guys can actually read. But the first one is what is my theme of the week? And I'm not gonna read the whole thing. You guys can read the whole thing, but I'm mainly gonna look at these here just to get through this pretty quickly. But this is just really talking about making sure that I'm ready for whatever, in my opinion. Like, it says that I'll have a victory, but I immediately need to put up defense walls against competitors, which in a way that makes sense, because like you guys know, I'm working towards doing a lot on my own and being successful on my own and trying to eventually quit my job and doing a lot of things to kind of work towards that. So this card makes a lot of sense. My next card is what will come into fruition this week.
And this one is really talking about how my energy will be up. Like I would have really good energy, and I need to make sure that I'm putting that towards my tasks and making sure that I have the willpower to execute my decisions and actions and projects and all that. And I was like, once again, that makes sense with what everything that I'm doing. My third one is what are some things to watch out for? And it's telling me that I might be hesitant to take steps back to move forward. Like that's something to watch out for, because you know when it's time to take setbacks, we can fall into depression and sadness and things of that nature. And it's just telling me like we know that sometimes you have to take steps back to move forward. So like I really appreciate that card. My next one is what are some important emotions that will come up this week? And it's mainly talking about the women's intuition. So I'm thinking like maybe I should just really be making sure that I'm following my intuition. Which you guys watch my goals and watch some of my other videos from this week, then you guys know that like I want to listen to my intuition more. Like that's part of this week that I want to start doing that. So emotions to look out for, or emotions that I'll be feeling this week, is just to my intuition may be like screaming at me. What will inspire me this week? So this one is kind of like it's talking about like having no control, and really things that happened in the past may come up again, but that could also inspire me. So it's not the best card, but if something bad happens to inspire me, at least I know like it was put there to inspire me. And then I have like how will my spiritual guides be speaking to me, and it talks about how like I'll feel lonely or betrayed or have feel some type of rejection, and it's gonna be times where I have to suffer to bring strength out of me. So once again, there may be some bad things that happen this week, but I have to remember that they are all for the greater good. This one is just talking about the energy of people around me. I have it classified as love, but love can be anybody. Like everybody has love to give, but it's just basically saying karma. Basically, so how I treat people, how I treat others, is going to be how people treat me this week. So I probably need to check myself, make sure I'm treating everybody with the same respect that I would want treated for myself. And then the last one is what do I need to do in order to set myself up for success? And this one is also talking about intuition and listening to your inner voice and the unconscious mind. So I probably more likely just need to sit with myself a little bit more and figure out that inner voice in that meditation. So that'll be what's setting me up for the next week.
So yeah, like I was saying, that is my tarot reading for the morning. Now it's about 10 o'clock almost. I'm probably gonna get up and get some more water. I need to also do my shadow prompts. My shadow work prompts are gonna be like the last spiritual thing that I do this morning. I'm not doing yoga this morning. I meditated. My lips are still like really chapped for some reason. I wish I had my lip scrub so I can fix that, but I don't. So this is what we working with. I'm kind of at home. Well, home is where the heart is, so I'm at home. But yeah, so I'm gonna do some more shadow prompts. It has really started like getting even more rainy outside, so I'm definitely gonna be in the house. I said that I was gonna go home today, but now that I'm up and about and I'm looking at the view and stuff, I kind of want to stay one more night. If I do that, I am definitely gonna have to go to the store and get some period panties because I do not want to continue to wear pads. And to be honest, I don't really like wearing pads around my boos. I mean, obviously they don't care because you're their girl, so like it shouldn't really matter. And he says all the time that he doesn't care. For me personally, it matters to me. Plus, I feel more comfortable if I was in period panties versus in a pad. I know all that's TMI, and I know I just recently gained guy subscribers, so sorry if you guys hear that. But yeah, I'm gonna do my shadow prompts. I know I said I was gonna give you guys some shadow prompts too, the ones that I'm doing, because I'm doing 3 different ones. And then I'm gonna go grab some water. And I'm sorry if this vlog is not very like energized or anything. I'm in a very mellow mood, and as you guys saw, like I did my meditation, I did my affirmations, and I did a little bit of journaling as well. Those all put me in like a mellow mood, so my energy is just chill. Like I feel very high and I can accomplish everything. But as far as like being very energized and up and like I'm not there yet. Like I said, it's very gloomy and there's some other internal things that's happening. But yeah, this is pretty much my Monday morning. I'll probably be done with everything hopefully by the time my boyfriend gets off, which is going to be about 2. Um, and we'll probably chill the rest of the day, to be honest. I don't like driving in the rain anyways. I'm supposed to wear glasses, which I do wear glasses. And driving in the rain is a little bit harder for me anyways. That's another reason why I kind of want to stay, because I just don't want to drive in the rain. But I also like being here, of course. And we don't see each other every day. Like, we're not that far, but we don't see each other every day. We probably see each other every 2 weeks. Prior to me seeing him the time before, I only seen him for like 5 minutes and then we were out the door. And then prior to that, it had been like 4 weeks since we seen each other. So we don't see each other every day or even quite often. So every time I go from here, I kind of overstay a little bit, but I'm okay with that. But let's get into these journal prompts. That's basically everything I'm doing. I'm just knocking off everything on my list and everything on my habit tracker. I also showed you guys my calendar to show you guys that there was nothing on there in the first place. Like I said, I'm still in my relaxed period of October. So I'm just mainly relaxing, chilling, not working myself too hard. Tomorrow I'll definitely be home because I will be cleaning my bathroom and I have a video to film for you guys tomorrow as well. Okay, so the way that I pick out my journal prompts is I take a couple of deep breaths and then I just scroll through my book because they're all writing prompts. So it's not like I have to follow the book in direct order. You can do that if you want to. I got this book from Amazon and I got this along with bringing your shadow into light, I think, or bringing your child out of the shadow, something like that. I have to figure it out once I get back home. But yeah, I take a couple deep breaths and I basically use my intuition in a sort to figure out which page I want to stop on. So the page that I stopped on first was this page, and it says my current role in life is, and it has wife, student, mom, caretaker, and it says however I am also. So I'm going to finish this out, fill this out. If you guys want to answer this question, you can as well. I'll try to write these questions down in the description bar below as well, just in case you guys want to come back to it. So my next journal prompt is when I was a child, I wanted to be blank. When I grew up, I'm trying to read backwards. How can I bring that into my current life? So make sure you guys write that one out. That one is very interesting because you have to go back through your childhood and really figure out what you were, but you have to go back far enough that your parents aren't influencing what you were going to do, because as children, parents influence us to do so much. So I have to figure out what I really want to be, because honestly, I don't remember other than what my parents told me, or maybe in a way that's what I wanted to do and they were pushing me into that. So let me think about that. That's gonna take me a minute to write. So I finished that journal prompt and I got my next one, which is kind of crazy because of what I just said. My next one is, what message was I given in childhood about who I was supposed to be? Did I try to do that, and what was the outcome? And as I was going through my last journal prompt, looking out the window, going through my childhood and my lifestyle and everything, I think I was pushed in the right direction just because of how I acted as a child. In my last journal prompt, I wrote that I believe that I really wanted to be just popular and be seen, which in turn pushed me to be great at a lot of creation things like music, videos, photography. and things of that nature. So I guess my parents saw that and pushed me into that, which I regret none of that. So in a way, my parents never pushed me to be like a doctor, a cop, a police officer. Like even now with me going through everything that I'm going through, not sure about my job, like my parents are still like 100% behind me. And I believe they always been that way. So whatever they push me into is probably something that they seen in me and knew that I would be great at. So with this journal prompt, I'm just gonna pretty much write the same thing. Like I was pushed into doing acting and modeling and stuff, and that's just because as a child, I guess I really love to be seen. So acting and modeling is something that I never want to do ever again. Just remembering lines and remembering how to walk and all that is just different because I've taken both modeling and acting classes because I was thinking about doing modeling, I think in middle school or high school, and my mom went to some of those little rinky-dink jobs where you had to pay and all that other stuff. um but yeah, so I think I'm pretty much gonna write the same thing that I wrote in the previous journal. One, because like I said, I don't believe my parents ever pushed me into something that I never wanted to do. So to this day, they don't. They may mention certain things, but they never like push me into things that I want to do. So on that note, my journal prompts are going to be the same. I just found it crazy that I just talked about how we had to go through what our parents wanted to be versus that journal prompt, who I was as a child, who I thought I was a child, to how did everyone else see me as well. So I'm going to write this one. I'm going to be done with shadow work. I'm probably going to go grab some water and stuff in a second. I probably should eat, but I'm not really hungry. And then I'll probably work on everything else I have to do for the rest of the day, which the only big thing I need to do aside from recording this video and editing it is working on my content calendar. Like that's pretty much the last thing that I have to do for today, and I'll be done. And right now it's 10:30 on the dot, so I'll definitely will be done soon. So I might just get back in the bed after I finish my content calendar and watch some movies, and that might just be my day to day. So like I said, this week is really focusing, this is the last day of focusing on relaxing, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys soon. All right, so I am finally done with content planning, which was the last thing that was to do on my list other than marking up my charts for trading, which is already done. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would for content planning. It is now almost 2 o'clock. It's 1:41, which is good that it took that much time because now I'm not just sitting here waiting on my bae to get off of work. But I finished the content calendar for both this channel and my gaming channel. Once again, if you guys are not subscribed there, I suggest you guys go and subscribe. So you guys know I'm posting every day for this month on this channel. And on that channel, I'm trying to get back to my old schedule. Ooh, I just realized my hand was in the way. I'm trying to get back to that old schedule where I was recording and uploading twice a week. Uploading and streaming each twice a week. So I would have my upload schedule of, what was it, Tuesdays and Thursdays or something like that, or Wednesdays and Saturdays, and then I would stream Mondays and Fridays. So I lessened that a bit. I'm only streaming on Fridays now for the month of October, just so I'm not putting so much on myself. Plus there's just not a lot of games that are worth streaming right now in my collection. I still am keeping to the same upload schedule, which would be Wednesdays and Saturdays, because there are a few games that I could play. Plus it's October, so I really could just play scary games all month long, even though I'm not like a scary games player. But I do have everything written out. Some of them have a script to them, some of them I do not have a script yet, but for now, like, all my thoughts are off. It took me a while because for the month of October, recording something different every day is a lot of content that you have to figure out what you're gonna say for, and I just simply ran out of ideas. So I had to sit here and really think, like, okay, what could I be doing that's related to me being off for a month or that's being helpful to me. So I'll show you guys like a little view of what I wrote down. Also, it is very sunny now. It was cloudy earlier. The sun is trying to come out, which is great. So I don't have to be out in the rain if I don't want to be. All right, so I did all my content planning through 2 different apps here. I did Good Notes, where I basically don't mind my handwriting, but I just like jotted everything, all my ideas down. And then I went and took it into my Xena planner. I think that's what this app is called. It's basically another writing app where you can plan out things, and it gives you like notebooks and all that other stuff. So I do have this. This is a paid app, but it's like $30 or $50 for the whole year. So I just get it for the whole year. And this is where I put like literally all my ideas once I want to make them pretty or however I want to do them. So let's start with the gaming because that's shorter. I just have calendars here that I write down here. And then this is my actual calendar. So like I said, streaming only on Fridays, upload Wednesdays and Saturdays. And then this is what I literally have. So we are here on Monday the 4th. Roblox is, so if you guys haven't heard about Squid Games is a new show on Netflix that's pretty interesting that I'm watching. But I also noticed that there's a lot of Squid Games in a game called Roblox, or a site called Roblox, where you can go in there and play different games and stuff. So I want to do a video for that. And then AC just means Animal Crossing. I got a couple of other games here I want to play. I'm going to be doing another updated gaming desk tour because I've changed my whole layout since my first one. And then of course I talked about Raft earlier, so I'll be playing a lot of Raft. I have 2 different Raft tours because I have a tour of the Raft that I played, and then I have a tour of the Raft that me and Bae have played together as well. And then I'm gonna, since it's October, I want to react to spooky story times, that like little short stories on YouTube. And then of course we got some Minecrafts and some Phasmophobia, which are both going to be pretty interesting. And then if I go back here to my notebooks, I have one called just content planning here that I can click on. And literally this is it. So I have October. You guys have seen these videos. I'm working on this one now. It's not actually spiritual goals because like I said, I didn't end up going home. But this is pretty much the rest of everything. Some of these, like I said, have been written out. Some of these are currently not written out, but the idea is there. So that way when it gets time to it, or maybe like the weekend before when I'm planning, I can go back through and actually write scripts for them. Right now, my thought process is kind of worn out. But yeah, so this is basically all that I've done. So now that that is done, I'm actually getting a FaceTime. I'm trying to record, sir. Are you off work? How long you gonna take to get here?
Like 15 minutes.
Okay, let me finish. Oh, well, did you need anything? Or were you just calling?
Huh?
I said, did you need anything or were you just calling?
I was really just calling to check on you, make sure everything is good over there, you know.
Anyways, like I was saying, so I don't even know what I was saying, but I finished my content calendar. I did everything that was pretty much on my to-do list. The only thing I haven't done in my habit tracker was take insulin, which I know I need to do, but poking myself every day isn't the life that I was built for. Like why I became a diabetic. I don't know if that was just a period in my life where I was just so down bad and stressed. And because I know when you're type 1 diabetic and your pancreas stopped working, it's because your body like literally turned against you and basically killed your pancreas. I think that's what I think that's basically what a type 1 diabetic is. I remember being sick. I might have to do a whole diabetic story, to be honest. But aside from that, I do have to take insulin. And I'm sorry if I'm looking like this way. I'm literally people watching right now. But I need to take insulin and I'm supposed to read for 30 minutes. I might not read for 30 minutes either. It really just depends. If he comes home and he wants to go to sleep, I might read then because I'm not too sleepy. But for the most part, he's about to come pick me up so we can go to the store. Like I said earlier, I've been saying this whole time, I'm on my period, and if I'm going to stay today, I would at least like to get period panties and some Tylenol and maybe some snacks for us later. And then I'm gonna go get us. Well, I'm not. I am going to personally pay for it because he got us dinner the other day. But I wanted Taco Bell. He was eating Taco Bell when he called me on his lunch break, so I think I want Shake Shack instead now. Um, so we're gonna go get Shake Shack after that as well, cause your girl is hungry. I wasn't hungry before, but my stomach is growling now. But he just called that he was calling me to let me know that he's off work and on his way here. I'm probably gonna keep this scarf on my head because I didn't bring any hair tools and my edges look a hot mess like you guys saw this morning. So I'm probably gonna keep this scarf on my head. It is wrapped up kind of nice in a way, like a little turban. But yeah, that's it. Vlog might end here. I'm not sure, or it might end after we eat so I can at least show you guys what I got from Shake Shack. But for the most part, everything's pretty much done. My day is done. It's just literally time for me to relax. So if it is done, I will see you guys tomorrow. What is tomorrow's schedule, anyways? Tomorrow, I want to pull some affirmations for you guys because I know how the world is. I know it's a mess. I know a lot of people are sad, down, don't know what to do, and all this. So tomorrow, I'm just going to bring out my affirmation deck and literally pull affirmation for you guys. How I got this idea from is when I used to pull affirmations for myself when I was feeling down and sad and not worthy. I would pull these and then I would think like, okay, let me also share this to Facebook so other people can feel that way, and they do great on Facebook. So I'm gonna literally do a video of me pulling affirmations tomorrow. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that bell to make sure that you guys are keeping up with my content. And of course, guys, you know, you gotta be safe out here, and I will talk to you later. Peace.